All right, it's Saturday, and this room is gonna get a major makeover. Yeah, remember that mess? It's only grown. Hey, Piper. Yeah, we're gonna be busy today. Yes, we are. You gonna supervise? Yeah. All right. So the idea is we are going to bring in a heavy duty shelf that we have in our shed, and that is gonna take up this space here, and we're going to stack our printers for the first time. We've seen it in other print farms, and we just got to make the space work better for us because there is another large format printer on its way. I believe the printer arrives today, and then the 4-color, and I don't remember what we call it. It's not an AMS from this company. Will arrive later in the week. So I don't think we're going to get to set up the new printer today because we've got to focus on making room. So the idea is to probably keep this area. We are going to get rid of the baker's rack because right now it's just collecting odd things like prints that went awry or whatever. So that's going to go up on Facebook Marketplace. And then, the A1, I think, is coming over to this bench. Papa Wolf has it all imagined in his head of the layout. He was just describing it to me, and I'm sorry, guys. I have to see it like in real life to understand it. So stay tuned and watch our crazy Saturday as we reorganize the print farm. So this shelving right here, that's what we're gonna take in. I gotta get Papa Wolf out here before it gets too hot. We will probably just do a time lapse. See you in a little bit. We had never put these shelves together. They were here when we bought the house a few years back. And so we're like, hey, we already have the shelves. Let's just move them. Let's just say Papa Wolf was like, I'm about ready to go buy some shelves. But we stuck to it. We got them out. They are a little dusty, and so I'm going to quickly wipe them down. And then we're waiting on a print or two to finish up so that we can start moving the printers out of their current spots, and then we can get started on the shelving. All right, so Papa Wolf has begun moving the printers and all the things around the printers. We set up a table in the hallway, and we're just gonna park them there. Woohoo! Delivery! Get in here, Piper. More filament. More filament. Yep. No printer yet. Finally figured out the height that we need, and now we're off to our favorite big box store just because they have the panel saw and they can cut some plywood for us exactly to the measurements that we need. We'll be right back. So I know we left to go get some plywood, but we decided on this melamine, and here's the reason why. Yeah, it's a bad board, but it worked with our cuts that we needed for the shelves, and because of that, Home Depot, the big box store that we went to, gave us 70% off. We got 2 of these boards for less than the cost of 1 sheet of plywood. They are alive. So I'm not sure what this cord is called, but we're gonna order some longer ones from Bambu, and then we'll probably drop this shelf down again. Yeah, we had to lift it up by a few inches just so we can have our machines running, and we're not sure on shipping times for Bambu, so we want to keep our printers up and running. Towards the end of the day, we finally made it to the last corner. We decided that the workbench would be better used in our garage. So we decided to reuse the shelves that the P1Ss were originally on for our large format printers. So we're calling it a day. We got things kind of put on shelves that need to be put away, but we got the Formax over there close to the wall. This space is reserved for what's coming. It's supposed to arrive today. No show. We'll see if it comes tomorrow. Probably going to rethink where the A1 is. But for now, we're gonna call it a night. We'll check in with you tomorrow. Good morning. So last night we spent some time, well actually Papa will spend some time trying to find a new poop chute. It looks like he found one. Every single P1S made their own poop chute last night. Isn't that just sweet? You'll notice that the Sunloo has found a new spot. Actually, it used to be in that spot and we moved it before. We also got our new UPS for the printer that will hopefully arrive. Maybe today. I don't know. Haven't checked that yet. Also, we had a repeat customer, our first repeat customer on Etsy for multi-board tiles. So we'll be packing that up today too. Because of the order we got last night from Etsy, we need to replenish that stock. We do try to keep ahead so we can pack our orders quickly and get them out the door. In fact, this repeat customer gave us a nice review on how quickly we were able to ship the first order. So customer went with a light gray. So that means getting the refills on the spools and drying the PETG in the Sunloo first before we get it loaded up. Slight delay in getting started on reorganizing everything, but we'll get there. I'll clue you in on how I pack a Etsy order, what supplies I use to pack it up here in a second. All right, so when we do an Etsy order, it all begins with trying to recycle some of the packaging that we get from all the products that are shipped to us from like Amazon and etc. So first thing I do is I keep all this craft paper that we get in boxes, and I just have a spot for it that I throw it basically in the garage. The other thing I do is anytime we go to drive-through or something and get a drink tray, keep these and I'll show you how to use them. Basically, you want to use this as a buffer around your items and kind of on the sides, possibly the bottoms, the top, that type of thing. Really makes it a good packing that's recyclable too. There's also these trays, and I actually got these from my brother sending me some of his products for Christmas, and I keep them and use them for our shipping, and I'm getting a little low, so I'm gonna see who his supplier is because these are really nice and they fit well with our products. If I find the links to those, I'll put them in the description below. And then I decided to get one of these rolls. And the reason for this is because when we stack our multi-board tiles, I can wrap it really quick and keep them in a nice stack and then put them in the box, especially when they're ordering not one of our regular sets. They're just ordering, I don't know, a la carte, I guess you would say, of the exact tiles they need, because there's a core tile, a side tile, and corner tile. So I'm gonna try this out today. This will be our first time using it. The other thing you can do is, since I'm running low on the recycled craft paper, I will put a link to this, and I'm not an affiliate link. It won't be an affiliate link. We're not sponsored. This is just craft paper. Don't do packing paper. You'll pay more. And then it never occurred to me to get a bigger box for when people order more than 9 tiles. So I quickly went to Walmart and just picked up some extra boxes there. They're pretty cheap. This one is a 12 by 8 by 10, and it fit 15 really nice, so that there's still at least an inch all around the tiles. You want to do that because even though the multi-board tiles are pretty rough and tough, if you are ever in the position where you have to do an insurance claim, sometimes they look at that. How did you pack it? Did you have enough packing around your material that if the box gets thrown, which we all know they like to throw these things, and this material is just cardboard. If it hits something, it could puncture and maybe do some damage. So that's why I like to pack it up really nice. And yeah, so I'm gonna get going on that and show you how I pack it up. And today's Sunday, so it won't go out until tomorrow. And it'll be all packed up, and I'll take it to the post office in the morning then. All right, so we're gonna put the AMS Lite back on the table instead of having it above. It'll probably make it a lot easier to switch out the filament in the tight quarters that we have right there. Yep. It's quite the maze in here. This room, by the way, is 10 by 10. So we are packing a lot in a 10 by 10 space. We figure most of the time it's going to be coming in here, getting the prints set up, getting them on their way. The layout should work. So there's a little bit of space in between these two work tables. We set up room behind the P1Ss in case there's maintenance that needs to be done. The closet will also get some organization along the way too.
So weekend recap with Piper and Mama Wolf and Papa Wolf. Had a very busy weekend. We got a lot done on Saturday. We thought we could pretty much get it all done on Saturday, but didn't quite. So we still got some things to do. Been working on some things on Sunday, and then we had a big order come in, so we had to get that replenished because it pretty much wiped us out of one item. So we got to make sure we have more of that in case we get more orders, just so we can get shipping and keep shipping the way shipping should be.
And keep our 5-star status.
And keep our 5-star status. We want that. Good. But Piper thought it was very interesting this weekend.
Did you have a good time?
She was all over the place. Yeah. She's keeping up with us, making sure we were here and there, making sure we're getting things done and staying busy. We really like the layout of the room now because it is a tiny room. And now we can actually access pretty much everything that we need to access, as well as be able to work on repairs or changing things out. We've got a little extra workspace now. It's just a much better workflow layout, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to, see how it works. But I'm happy with it so far. So, of course, it's like one full day.
One full day. Was it worth it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to having our surprise tomorrow, hopefully. Got an update saying Amazon had a shipping delay at one of their warehouses, and so it's going to be on its way tomorrow. And hopefully.
We invite you to subscribe and like and follow our 3D printing journey this year.
Great. And if you want to see more of Piper, put it in the comments below, and we'll try to include more of Piper in our videos.
If she cooperates.
If she cooperates. Because this channel actually started out with 2 noobs and a dog going camping.
Yep. Sure
and she was the star of the show.
All right. Well, until next time, happy printing. And she's out of the shot.
Are you going to be out of the shot?
You should come over here. You want to come over here?
Coming over. Come on. Come on.
She's like, okay, come on. Yeah. You want to be in it? You want to be in it? Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so, you ready?